Mm. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. How you doing, Mercedes?
I'm great. How are you?
God, it's got some things in my mind, but I feel good. I feel good. I'm happy. Just feel so fucking free.
Right?
Feel
Thanks for
creative.
having me back.
No, thanks for. Hey, look, I need it. I just want I gotta build confidence, and you just help that with that process out. Keep me
Thank you.
keep me grounded when I get afloat.
Thank you. I try to support everybody.
hmm
So,
If you don't mind, can you just restate, where you from? Because on the last one I had, it was a little in the beginning.
yeah,
So,
I got you. I got you.
hmm
From here, Virginia, 757.
hmm you heard, you know what I'm saying? Represent. You heard.
75. And yeah, I've been here all my life. My family's not from here. I only have
Mm.
my brother and my mom that live down here. Everybody else is in Florida and
Okay. What part of Florida?
Illinois, Miami.
Miami. Ooh, Miami.
Yeah, and Benito, I'm
Spicy.
Miami.
Ooh, it's a little savage out there. Ooh. Mm. I like that. And so your fans from Miami. Well, no, your fans from Miami, or you have family in Miami?
My family is from
From
Miami and they're
Miami.
in
And
Miami
Miami
right
right
now.
now. Okay. And then you're just out here just from the
Yeah, just me,
7-5. The
my
trenches.
mom and my
Ooh,
brother, just us. Yeah, down
trenches.
here. It's
Okay.
really not that bad. I like it.
You like it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Born and raised, right?
Born and raised.
Okay. I mean, you travel so you've been out. At least you've been away from Virginia. Some people just
Oh
been in Virginia and
yeah.
only know Virginia. I'm like, yeah, that's a little
Yeah.
weird, bro. But then again, I know people in Florida who only know Florida. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a little weird too, bro.
No, you got to get out. You got to
You
explore.
got a branch. You got a
Yeah, I used to go
branch.
to Florida every year
Mm.
to see them and I just found out I'm Bahamian. I had no
Really?
clue. Yeah. So
Bohemian.
now I have
Ooh,
family
shout
that live
out.
down there and
You
I'm
know what
supposed
I'm
to be
saying?
taking a
I
trip.
like that. Shout out to
Yeah, it's
island guy.
cool.
I'm an island boy. No, I'm playing. Well, okay, I like that. Okay. You can do show little moves. You got little moves? No, I'm playing.
Yeah, a little
Oh, you got so oh.
something.
Okay, wait till we step out. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
see.
got you. I
Oh, I
got you.
forgot to go live on Instagram and Facebook. I did it again. Anyways, it'd be all right. Um, so I guess we'll hop right into it. I was so today, it was at work, and my coworkers just worrying about stuff, just worrying, and they're worrying about stuff that wasn't like our job related. I'm like,
Mhm.
why? So I kept telling them, I'm like, hey, like. Hey, I'm like, why? Because I'm still kind of new, so I'm asking. I'm like, hey, like, why do we do this? And I always ask that why question. I know because we gotta do it. I ain't gonna do it. And I'm glad I asked that why, because I asked him like, that why question about 3, 4 times a day. And I ain't gonna lie, he didn't even have an answer for that 10 times. He was just pretty much, oh, help out, just be nice. I'm like, I'm with it. But I'm like, dude, don't volunteer me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it. You are. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, as at the joint, why do people worry?
Mm.
Why do you think people like what like why do we worry? Like why are we worrying about stuff that's not here? It might not happen. It's not our business. Why are human beings so intrigued to worry? Why do we worry? You think, Mercedes?
I think because everybody wants to make sure that they're secure in their future and in their right now. So you're going to worry about what's going to happen to me. If this happens, how does this affect me? So that's
Mm,
why they worry. Um, and honestly, me personally, I try not to worry a lot because worrying can bring a lot of stress. You're always thinking about, okay, this happens, anxiety is a
mm-hmm.
lot. But I definitely see why people worry. But that's something you gotta learn to kind of let go and let things just play out.
Yep. Yeah, especially if it's not your business, first of all.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if it's not your business.
Do you think humans love worrying? I think humans love to worry.
I don't think anybody loves to worry. I think it just naturally happens that you worry because you always want to make sure that you're okay and that you're straight.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna throw some out there. A lot of people, let's say, all right, this is a statistic, right? Pull this up.
mhm.
85% of things that we were 85% of the things that we worry about, guess what? It never even fucking happens. So
Mm.
why are we think that's crazy, right? So you're worrying, let's say you're worrying about bills, you're worrying about your relation. 85% of things that we worry about don't even happen. You know why? because we're worrying about things. Half the things you worry about, you conjure up. You see what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
you're almost like you're wow manifesting it. You see what I'm saying? But because 85% of things that you worry don't even happen, and so I'm like, why do we still worry so much then? What's like
it's that
that's crazy. Like that's
it
so.
yeah, it's that fear.
Mm.
It's that fear spectrum in everybody. They're fearing what could happen, so they're worrying about what could and what they think it are is going to happen.
Yep.
So, worry. I think that's just a natural thing because you always want to make sure that you and your loved ones are straight. So you're gonna worry about them.
You think worrying is a natural thing? How do
Yeah,
you feel when you worry? How what's your how does just I think me worrying is just overall mental, physical. It's overall just draining.
yeah.
You
I
have
think we naturally worry about things, but we can catch it and kind of stop. Like I always catch myself when I'm overthinking and I kind of try to back off of it. But worrying in itself, I think we all do it by accident, because we don't know what's going to happen in certain predicaments.
you think that because we're naturally distinctly like safe, like we need that safety. So you think is that big on you or your security? Is that why you were so like this? Okay. I'm gonna try to get financial worry.
Hmm.
How many times? Well, maybe not for you, but how many times you heard people being financial struggling, and guess what? It just somewhat what it just worked
It
out.
just works out.
See, boom. You know what I mean? I've been where I have all I have is my dick in my hand. That's it. But
Hmm.
somehow, some way, the universe and the Lord, somehow, guess what? Boom, it just happened. And
Yeah.
the thing is, when it happened, yeah, you kind of went through some stuff, but it works out. And then guess what? You look back, had this shit you worried about. You're like, damn, that didn't even happen. I was worried.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm like. It's just crazy, and like all that energy, I feel like you focus on worrying. You could have just replaced that energy, and that's when you could have like, I feel like us, we're not. We need to become more self aware of things. That's why we worry. Where I think a lot of people are self aware. I feel like they lack like their whole like they're not they're conscious, but they don't know that they don't want to embrace it. Like they be
Hmm.
that's what I'm saying. Like if you're worrying about something, the future's not even here yet. There's a great chance it won't even happen. But we just get so caught up in that we feel like it's going to happen. It's scary.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like worrying is inevitable and
Mm.
it's just going to happen. But thing is, we can catch it to stop it. Like with the whole financial thing, me personally, in my beliefs with God, I feel like I might start to worry, but then I remember these are my beliefs. So I believe that no matter what, it's going to work out. If I put trust in Him completely, it's going to work out. So I need to stop worrying. And for the most part, it does work out.
And
So,
I stopped worrying. Like that, here's the thing, I'm not careless. Hold on. Before people start, me wilding. I'm still I'm smart about things, but I just really stopped worrying honestly. Because once I've been in some I feel like people can relate. They've been in so many shitty situations, just some crazy, crazy sudden the moment, like what the fuck, like this is what it is right now, and then all of a sudden
mhm,
just turn a complete 360. You're like, oh, like I just kind of stopped worrying. Like I feel like what good does worrying do? You know what I'm saying? Like here's the thing: if you're worrying about something, right, some financial, you can fix it. A lot of the worrying we do, I think, that when it does work out, it's because we can fix it ourselves. The
yeah,
worrying that we worry about that never happens is something that you just couldn't. You had nothing. You had physically no control over. You can do nothing about it. So if you can't do nothing about it, why are you worrying about it? Because if you can't control it, obviously it might. There's a chance if you can't control it, it might not even happen. So like financial, you can go get a bag. You just start working, even if it's just small steps, you know what I'm saying? Small movement towards your goals or towards something is better than just standing still. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? Like you're making progression. And I feel like if you start making small steps, I guess we start worrying less. Cause like, okay, you know what? Okay, yeah. I'm getting closer. I worked 4 or 5 days. I get paid in 2 days. Okay, this is cool. Like I'll be straight. And I'm gonna get a little money. I can drop a little. See?
mhm,
That's because you're doing something. And that's like the worrying, like this is so crazy to me how like we are people, like the shit that I be hearing that people like I hear like we have a conversation. I'm like, why are you even worrying about this? It's gonna work out. Like I'm like, maybe because I've been through something like that, or I just know. I
mhm.
just be like, dude, like chill out. Like I just see people get worked the fuck up. I'm just trying not to laugh, low key. I'm like, yo, it's not that deep.
Yeah. I feel like worrying also comes just from the situation.
Mm.
Some situations you kind of can't help but to worry a little bit and then try to track yourself back from not worrying that hard. But yeah, depending on your situation, you're going to worry more and some are going to worry less. But even if you said like you're not worried about it, you're still thinking about it a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
And you don't want to, but just because naturally we're humans, it's something that we do because we want to make sure that we're straight no matter what. We're going to have that tiny bit of worry. But as long as that reassurance and that belief comes in, overpowers the worrying, then we'll be fine.
Yeah. Uh yeah, that's true. But what if you just I think it's like I think it's around I think people around you can also influence that. Like what if you hang around a lot of worrying motherfuckers?
Oh yeah,
Like they
definitely. Oh yeah, yeah. People you hang around, they're gonna influence everything. So if you hanging around people that worry all the time, I mean, what do you expect? You're
yeah,
not gonna be the only person that don't worry.
Cause I think because worrying just builds up what more worrying. You just start creating more and more scenarios in your head,
Yeah,
and that's why I feel like people freak the fuck out because they created so much extra stuff going on that's not even gonna happen. Now, look,
yeah,
you thinking about those things that have a high chance not happening. You're like, oh my god, oh my god, and it's like, yo, like you, like it's like, wow, maybe y'all just gotta stop worrying, y'all. Y'all gotta
yeah.
stop.
No, yeah.
Because if you worry about something right now, if you listen, and you listen to this, just literally just stop what you're doing. Just be like, wow,
Mhm.
let me just stop and just see what happens. Just watch what happens. I bet, literally in the next 30, 40 minutes, you probably the things you worry about, like, damn, that's not gonna happen. You probably start calm with the think a calm head, like, yo, what the?
Mhm.
You was probably tweaked out, bro.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. I tell people all the time, like, when I was diagnosed with MS, people were worried. One, I wasn't worried because I didn't know what it was. But my mom,
Ooh.
pastor, everybody worried, crying. I'm just like, what is wrong with you? The next thing you know, they started talking about the future. Like, is she gonna need this? Is she gonna need that? They were just worrying about me and my future and what am I gonna do now? But once I found out what MS was, I still wasn't worried because for the simple fact that I know if I do right by myself and I stay in a positive mind frame, there's no need for me to worry because I'll be okay. I know I'll be okay. It's been about 7 years now,
Mm.
and I've been good.
Mm.
I tell people all the time, don't
I like
worry.
that.
Yeah,
That's dope. That's
yeah.
real.
Every now and then I might have like a little like, dang, like I feel like this, but I catch it so fast. I'm like, I need to stop because I don't want to start putting that doubt in my head
Mm-hmm.
and causing negativity to come in me when I just need to calm down. Don't worry, stay positive. Feel like everything will be okay.
Fact though. I like that. You know what? That was good.
Thank
Well,
you.
that was some good little gems right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's
Thank
good.
you.
I like that. Well, so so you did drop a little thing. What do you have like any like ideas, exercises, or tips to get for people who might be like constantly have worry in their mind? Is there something you might be like, yeah, it's just like a quick little, or do you have like or you
uh,
can give a situation that maybe you like went through worrying, but you did something that kind of like got you out of it
mhm.
or helped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Honestly, what helped me with that is when going back to when I was diagnosed with MS. I quickly got into spiritual things and
Mm.
thinking like, okay, a higher power in me that I need to stop dwelling in the negative and stop being just like all in me and just worrying. And that's when I decided to um like look into the spiritual paths and like praying and the meditation, stuff like that. And honestly, that helped me a lot because that just made me realize that all my worries I need to put onto God.
Mm.
Yeah, that's it comes in belief too. Not everybody is religious or spiritual. But me personally, I realized that if I put all my worries into God, it's going to work out no matter what. No matter what. And that's how it's been playing out for me every single time. Because also with the MS, I woke up and I was just blind. I know it's not
What?
funny. It's not funny, but
No.
but now I can laugh at
Wow.
it. Now I can laugh.
Damn.
Yeah, now I can laugh at it. I woke up randomly and I could not see. I was blind.
That's scary as shit.
Yeah, most people would not know what to do in that
Blinded by the
situation.
light. I
Yeah.
was. Oh no, I was not trying to. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, most people would not know what to do in that situation, but I swear I played it so well, because even through all that, I did not cry. I was fine because in my belief, I knew that I was going to be able to see again. I knew everything
Wow,
was going to be okay.
that's wow.
Yeah, I
But
literally,
see, look, that added you just kept like you kept that positive energy.
yeah, it's
You
all
just,
about your
and,
mind.
and it's like low key, like what could you have done? Like, is there like a cure for him? Is like cure with like
No,
medicine? Or I don't think
mm,
so, right? I think some you kind of like you kind of
yeah.
like your body takes it, right? Is your body?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on infusion therapy. I get every 6 months. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, you saw my Instagram. I
Yeah.
had. Yeah, I was at the doctor. I
So
was
that's
there.
why you do the therapy.
Yeah, I do that for that, and that's
Ah.
supposed to help.
Wow. Okay.
Digress everything. But you,
So I ain't trying, cause I ain't trying to get on top here, but it was just like a kind of so. Okay, no, this actually ain't on topic, but I don't want to like
mm,
cross. You remember I remember you told me that they wanted you to get the jab. You know what I'm saying? I can't say the word.
mm,
They want the thing. They want you to get the thing
mm-hmm,
to keep this process going.
mm-hmm.
Are you worried are you worrying about that, about how that is that going well, is how is that, or is that something you have to do, like if you can
Um,
talk about that, if you want to.
that in particular, I wasn't necessarily worried because in my mind is that medicine infusion already is not something that needs to be in my body. So if I did have to go through with that to get my infusion, I would just stop getting my infusion, and I would
Mm,
definitely keep up on what I eat, taking
mm,
care of myself, exercising, all that stuff to get myself together. Now, considering how laws and everything is changing, um, I don't have to get it.
you don't.
No,
Not at all.
here in Virginia, no, I don't have to get it
Mm,
for that. My cousin, on the other hand, she also has MS, and she's told that she has to get it, but she's in another state.
mm.
So yeah, it changed, and I'm really blessed to be in Virginia, and I don't have to get it. But
Shout out to 757,
the
that's
seven
crazy.
five, I know. That's why I'm
Seven
like, I'm so
five, that's
happy you don't have
wild.
to. But the things I knew that it was going to work out in my favor, even if I did have to go through with it to get the infusion. I was just gonna stop getting the infusion. And I'm like, okay, I just need to press myself on doing more to keep myself healthy. And that's
Mm,
just what it is.
that's just it.
Yeah,
That's
and
just
I'll be
it. That's
fine.
what it is. Captain, gotta
Yeah.
keep it rolling. I feel it.
Yeah, and I'll be fine.
That's a good attitude.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you really can't keep worrying about things, because that's just worrying brings is a it's like a I guess it's like an action, because you're, I guess, like a you said, like a it's like an action you're always
Mhm.
doing. You're thinking about things, and when
Mhm.
your body reacts, because here comes now the emotions. Here comes the anxiety. Here
Yeah.
comes the maybe the anger. You know what I'm saying? The
Mhm.
rage, the random rage flashes. Because I know I had the moments like that too. I just used to like just kind of just rage out
Yeah.
because of just bullshit. And the thing is, I used to get mad about shit I couldn't control. That was my weird thing. I
Mhm.
couldn't control it. And as I realized, my Eli, maybe you a little more controlling you think you are. You could be manipulative at times when you when you just want things to go a certain way and don't. And just because it don't, you just gotta roll. You gotta roll. That's how life is. You gotta take the punches and roll with the jazz.
Mhm.
Because at times when I threw my haymakers and I won. It's like I'm up now. You know what I'm saying? I'm up the score.
Mhm.
But yeah, back to like but worrying and everything like that. That's when I like me worrying about a lot of shit just let on. That's where my social anxiety came in. That's where like I started realize I was I was more depressed, and like I didn't want to acknowledge that because I just thought me growing up and just hearing like that word was just not really like, oh man, like depression, like what is depression? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you just be sad all the time? And then talking all that shit, I was like, damn, I'm just sad all the time. Not even like on some like, you know what I'm
No, no, I
saying?
had the exact
That's what I'm
same thing
saying.
happen to me,
And
and it
it hits
happened
you out of nowhere.
recently. Yeah,
Really.
no, yeah, it
It
happened
just it's like a
recently.
wave, like, and the thing is, you
Yeah.
do feel like now that I've been through it, you kind of when you went through it for a minute, you kind of do feel it like sinking on. You
Mhm.
feel it kind of like easing on. Like the weather's been changing. I remember I said earlier today, Mercedes, I was like, I kind of had a moment. I kind of like lost like my motivation, Mercedes. I lost my drive. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I had a moment where I was like, shit just wasn't really going my way. Like I said the audio was messed up, this and that, and
Mhm.
you're like, look, You just gotta keep it. You know, you say like now you gave me some words of encouragement. Of course, you're like, you know, you know where you started off from. I told you what I was like, yeah, I did come a long way, but and that was a moment I had to like really like I felt that depression going on because like
Mhm.
what was in that seasonal depression and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm not about to sit here and let them go right back to how I was last year because it's
Mhm.
around that time when shit kind of started like like getting a little wompy for me, you
Mhm.
know. And I
Mhm.
want to hit that portal again, go back that time lapse. You know, you gotta learn from your mistakes, learn from history.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna do that again. I'm like Eli, you know, hit my wrist again. Like don't touch that. You already touched it last time. You know what it is. You know, it's just because it look good don't mean it's for you. You know, it's not yours. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
already got your cakes. That's not somebody else's. You know, type shit. So
I definitely
yeah,
learned that just because it look good don't mean it's for real.
man,
I've learned that the hard way.
facts.
And with the whole like depression thing,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel you on that because now that it's getting colder, everybody want to have somebody to lay by. And
Mm.
when you're single, I'm always just thinking about like, dang, it would be so nice just to be laid up right now. So then I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm 24. I literally am not talking to nobody. After a while, like it's been 2 years, that gets depressing.
Mm.
But
2 years.
yeah,
Mm. Wow, that's tough.
I knew it
No, I
was
mean,
coming.
I mean, that's just like, is that? Are you okay with that? Is that not? Is that something? Yeah, you know, I'm okay. Some people are okay with that. You know, 2 years. Like some people go longer. You know.
I was okay, but now that it's
Ah.
like it's hitting that third year mark, I'm
Oh
like,
shit.
okay, yeah, I'm so tired of because at first I realized one that it was my fault because I did not give nobody the time of day. I was ignoring people
Mm. I
left
like
and
that.
right.
Mm.
So that was definitely my fault.
You heard it here on the ECZ podcast. Accountability from a woman. I love it.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so let me put myself out there and let people actually have a chance. So I started talking to some people and it don't work out. So
Yeah, but at least you gave it. Like you see, opened up and you gave him a chance. So that's
yeah,
good.
at least I'm like, okay, because I'm getting older. I feel like I need to stop going for my regular type because
Mm.
obviously it's not working out, me doing that.
Clearly, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
you see at the time frame you're seeing with life, but you know,
Yeah.
neither here or
Yeah.
there.
So yeah, I step out of my comfort zone. I try to talk to other people and I'm realizing that I need to keep doing that because you never know. A good thing could come out of something.
If you don't mind, can you pour me some wing?
So when
Just a
yay,
little bit, just a smidge,
it's a
if you don't
little
mind.
win.
Just a little
Got
wing,
you.
thank you.
Okay.
In the terms of Mercedes, where did you get that from, by the way?
Winye. Oh, me
Yeah.
and my brother, we make names for everything. Like we got
Uh,
Winye. The microwave, we call him Chef Mike.
Chef Mike.
Chef
Shout out
Mike.
Chef Mike.
Shout out to
Okay.
Chef Mikes out there because they be holding it down.
Oh, so if you hold on. So if
Yeah,
your name is Mike, I guess Mike can do fucking anything apparently.
that's what I'm
Guess so,
saying.
cause
And then
like I
because
mean,
like
sheesh, if your name's Mike,
Chef Uvan, the oven, Chef Uvan, he be
Chef
burning stuff all the
Uvan.
time. Yeah, you know.
Don't be a Chef Uvan.
Don't be a Chef Uvan. And
That's
not
tough.
everybody has a Chef Uvan. They might have like this a Chef Mike.
Mm.
So
Fact
yeah,
though, fact
we
though.
make names for everything all the time.
I feel it. I feel it. That's
Hmm
real.
I'm gonna get some more Winnie too now that I think about
See,
it.
get some more. See, get some more wing
We got the
yang.
Stella Rosa.
Yep.
Hold
Shout
up,
out
let me
Stella.
just
Oh, there we go. For those again, we'll see
excuse
right
me,
now. We're sipping some Stella Rosa. What?
Stella Rosa.
Peach.
Yeah, Stella Peach, Stella
It's
Rosa, Stella
actually pretty
Peach.
fire. I ain't gonna lie.
It is.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been keep becoming a big like wine connoisseur. This is some regular. This is what I just got for like on the way back off work to crave type stuff. Something quick. But lately I've been getting my wine bag, and I've been finding some like wine is like wine.
I
It
love
get
wine. Yeah, wine is
if you
good.
get some, you gotta get some good. Like not, I'm not trying to just be that typical good,
Mhm.
good, good, good. Like no, I'm talking. I know like Taylor pour something like oh people think it's something stronger. No, I'm talking about like there's actually like wines out there that you can actually like look up. You know, if
Mhm.
you're starting off, that's how I literally Google like what I want to learn, and then like I find reasonable size, or I even still read books. But people got to do research, like
Mhm.
not just to go Google it, but nowadays, guess what? You have to go what Google it because how you know like
Yeah.
you guys gonna find out. Like it's just crazy. Like how people get
Yeah.
mad, but I ain't gonna. I mean, I feel people. I am the type of person to be like, yeah, I want somebody like if they're speaking on topic or something, yeah, state something on it or speak about it.
Mhm.
So yeah, but I'm just the type of person. Y'all should just definitely simple Google. uh beginner wine concierge is like, of course, I think it's I want to pull it up. It's like a second link, but anyways, I should share my screen because I could
I
do
love
that.
wine. Wine is
Wine's
so
fire.
it's so calming and it just makes you feel fancier.
Yeah.
You just feel like you just got it when you
Mm-hmm.
start drinking wine. It's so
What?
good.
But there's one time I had like 2 cups of wine, and I was like that was, yeah. I was
Yeah,
like, whoa, like
that was
okay.
that real stuff.
I can see why people drink wine. It's like
Mhm.
real, like I guess it's more like organic, like herbal. You know, it's
Yeah.
not touched by a lot. It's not touched by the hands. It's not going through a lot of processes.
Mhm.
It's like grown and it's made and it's just like it's grown, it's
That
taken care,
real,
and it's
yeah,
just yeah,
authentic.
man. It's so yeah, yeah.
Yeah. If you
So
go to Tennessee,
oh,
they have great wine. Oh my gosh,
great
they have
wine,
great wine and moonshine.
moonshine. All
Yeah, they
right,
actually have like a you get like this, I don't know, a piece of paper where you can check off places and you're
yeah,
supposed to go to each. It's like 10 places on the sheet that you
okay.
go and you get free wine and moonshine and you check it off and by the end if you go into everything you get a free glass.
Free guys, that's pretty dope.
Yeah,
I
they're
fuck with that.
yeah, it's nice out there. Y'all should really go.
Tennessee, might have played a trip.
Tennessee, Gatlinburg, Nashville, all of
Yeah,
it.
that might be. It's just between. If I see, look, if I do take that trip, it's gonna be pretty much for that. I mean, I'm doing one thing this year for the new year, and
Mhm.
that's it. And then because next year I'm not even traveling. I'm just really just focusing on just what I'm doing now,
Yeah.
and just taking it into like the next level and branching off other things. But I do have to take that. I want to go to that Playboy Cardi concert. So
Where is that?
that's in North. There's one in DC and there's one in Norfolk. I'm going to one in Norfolk. Norfolk.
Mm.
Is Norfolk? Norfolk? I don't know. But
That would be
anyway,
fun.
yeah. No, no, no. It's at the one in my bad. ODU. What's the thing called? Chataway? Yeah, the
I
Chataway.
got no clue.
ODU. Yeah, it's at okay. So yeah, it's at the ODU. ODU. Like
Okay.
I guess stadium. I guess
That
they
would be
call it.
fun. I haven't been to a concert in
Wow.
forever. My last one.
Are you trying to go? Now playing? No, that shit
Oh,
is
you're
it just
playing, so you're not inviting me
no,
to.
no, I'm just no. It gets no. Here's whoa. I'm not even on besides even Travis Scott situation, right? Besides that, off that, I'm not even like before you start there. Not even, caution. These concerts do get pretty wild. Like they have like floor tickets. Like you pretty much pay and you just be on the floor
Mm.
and you just yeah, it's just like it's like a mosh pit vibe all night.
Oh
Now it
no.
might not be like that no more because of what recent
Yeah.
events, so it might be a lot different. It might still be on the floor, but it might be on some more like you're on the floor, you're standing, you can bop around, but you can't be on no mosh pits pushing around shit.
Yeah, cause I
Yeah,
know. Yeah, Travis, his stuff was like that mosh pit, all that. I
yeah.
know that for a fact. Like they were crazy.
What the Travis Scott shit?
Yeah, like his
Yeah.
previous
Oh man,
concerts were like that.
easy, easy.
Yeah, I would be
Yeah,
so scared. I would not know what to do. I'd probably start crying. I don't know.
it's wild. It's really wild how like that was how it was. Like that's how if things went down for real for us. For like
Mhm.
because people make it seem like he's real responsible, and I'm like, yo, like I did see different pictures, different views. There's a lot of stuff out there. Like, and like we're never gonna. This is the thing when this big happens, we never get a true clear story. Like, we just never
Mhm.
do. Like this, like it's still only like people kept saying to me more deaths, more deaths. Here it is now. We're going like 2 weeks now. It's still 8 deaths only. I know recently they did pop up brain dead, so that they might add on. I'm not sure, but it
Mm.
says she's announced brain dead right now, which is really sad. That's
Yeah,
devastating. I'm not
that's a
gonna lie,
shame.
that is a shame. But also, I mean, you can't really just hold that one man responsible. You just can't. I feel like it's just tough. I'm not trying to offend him.
Yeah,
It's just
it has a lot of responsibility
yeah,
on the people themselves going in like that because they knew better.
yeah,
They
facts,
knew better.
facts.
It's not like he told people to come in doing all that extra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's at the end of the day, it's like everybody's fault.
Yeah.
It's everybody's fault.
Oh, well, so because there was like they said the only people who could like stop the whole concert was like I forgot it was like like pretty much I guess like the owner, not like the owner, like the guy who pretty much like I guess created, it's Travis Scott created the idea, but I guess the guy who actually made it happen,
Mhm.
him, and then I guess the person who really truly organizes the whole concert. So them two are the only two people who really like you know can stop the concert. So Travis Scott, even though it's his Astro show, he can't even say stop the show. He has to keep going. So just go to show you that everybody's a boss. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets a check signed to him by somebody. It's coming down.
Mhm.
And even Travis Scott had so it's just a lot to that situation. I feel bad for the whole thing, but I just everything's going on. This extra stuff with it. Like you got this guy's yeah, this man. He probably fucking worrying his ass off right now. Probably he's stressed out. Even though he probably
Mhm.
that little video of him on Twitter, him fake laughing. That shit was low key. That shit was high key, low key funny. I ain't gonna lie. He was really all the me yo. The internet, y'all motherfuckers really don't waste time,
Undefeated. The internet
man.
is undefeated.
Yo, boy. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, y'all are funny.
Right.
Cause it ain't no way in hell y'all really like just out there, just y'all just that quick, man. Like, it has to be like a system out there,
That's what
something.
people are
People getting paid.
hilarious.
People getting paid.
Yeah. Something. 24 hours. Something.
Shit, I follow what's that website called? Uber Facts. They said the CIA looks at least like a over like I think it's I forgot what number. If I want to say I think over at least over 150 million tweets a day. Yeah,
Wow.
the
I don't even have a
CIA.
Twitter.
They should look at over 150 million tweets a day. That's low. Think about okay, it's over 8 billion. It's over 8 billion people. That's still not a lot. But think about 152 million tweets a
Yeah.
day. Go through that shit right, and they do that for 365 days. That still adds up to a big fucking number that I'm not about to do the math for.
Yeah, don't do it. We'll be sitting
But
here forever. I
wow, you throwing
I just know.
shots.
I
You
just
just
know.
know.
We're not gonna do math
Man,
right
I got
now.
look my phone right here now. Well, my phone's actually up there, but my
Yeah.
phone here now. I can whoop it out and do some digits right quick.
No, we good.
Now we go. But
We
anyways,
good.
yeah, it's a big number, and damn, that number is yeah, way out there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
kind of lost.
He's
What was I saying? I kind of lost what I was talking about.
nah, you're saying how he's like definitely worried.
Oh yeah, Trav. Yeah, big worry
Yeah.
about. Yeah, he's stressed out right now. But I mean, and then he got. I just hate these fake apologies. Look like Dre talking about some. I don't want to rely to I hate to have to rely to come to social media, but here's what I gotta say anyway. I'm like, if you really hate that you have to come and do it that way, don't do it that way. Like what the fuck? Like motherfucker, just don't do it then. Do a different way. Like you can maybe say I want to do like I want to be on camera. I want to go to Toronto, make a public announcement, and have it like Zoom, like a big ass Zoom call that
Mhm.
gets broadcasted to the city of Texas. Like, hey y'all, I want to formally apologize, at least on my behalf. Even I'm not trying to defend anything. I wish things were better. Something like that. That would have been like more heartfelt because at least you could do that
Mhm.
at your crib. So you could do all you gotta
Mhm.
do is just put a little outfit on. Just say, hey, he's doing a Drake, the city of Houston. Drake wants to talk to us. He's doing a big, broadcast about explaining the incident. He goes in there for a quick 5, 7 minutes. It's just him talking. Like interrupt him. Everybody's gonna tune in. Everybody be that bitch. He apologizes. Boom. He cuts off, and then voila.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, okay, cool. That was the.
When you said Drake, I don't know why the first thing that popped in my head was him coming like making a video and he's just like, I don't know. I
I know
don't
you
know.
talking. You,
Using that
I'm
as his
dead. Yeah,
apology.
I.
I can just see him singing it.
That'll be some wild shit. Nah, he'll be fraud for that one. That'll be crazy.
Yeah, no.
He'll be
They was
wild for
trying to
that one.
cancel him
Huh,
so
man, you
fast.
see this how they doing Travis Scott, yo? They crucifying this man.
Yeah,
They
but
crucifying this dude.
it's gonna pass. Like everything that a celebrity does is going to pass. People still gonna go to the concerts, and you know, people
Mm,
aren't even gonna think about this.
at all. So I think
Yeah,
something big is gonna happen. Like another funny or
yeah.
another.
It is
Yeah.
always something with a celebrity. When you're a celebrity, it's something's gonna happen. You're gonna be in the media. Then it's gonna go away. People gonna love you again.
Mm,
So it's just, I mean,
that's real.
yeah,
That's real as fuck.
yeah. So I don't
Mm.
even. It's just like, it's whatever.
It's just whatever.
Mm,
I feel it. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. I'm over here getting thinking about what's the next event I gotta do. I'm kind of hyped because it's a
event.
stream. Yeah,
That
got a
sounds fun.
big event coming up. I'm about to do this like nice life coach lesson thing. Take this little course for it. So I'm pretty hyped for it. That's gonna be
So
dope. Try to get certified. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, the thing I have a friend too that's trying to be like a mentor.
It's good.
Like it's good, but that's I have kind of like a problem with that because me knowing these people that are trying to be
Mhm.
mentors, they don't the stuff that they do, their actions don't lead up with the stuff that they
Mm.
preach. So I'm just like, why? How are you
They're
gonna
not living
try
the
to?
lifestyle.
Yeah, like how are you gonna
Mm.
try to be a whole mentor, especially like on relationships, if your whole relationship thing is
Mm.
not right? Like you out here doing this and that to different females, but you want to preach um being faithful and all this stuff. It just don't make sense to me. So I called him out real quick.
Oh.
I told him, I was like, you do not need
Oh.
to be.
Oh. How you take that?
No, he didn't like it, but people got to hear the
Hey,
truth
dude,
because you don't want to come
that's
off as
real.
hypocritical.
That's real.
Because people that actually know you, they're going to hear you say all these things trying to give people advice and be their life coach when you don't even have it together yourself. You're out here playing girls, but you want to tell him and her to be faithful.
Mm.
It don't make no sense.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I ain't gonna listen to you, and I'm gonna call you out too if I know
Mm-hmm.
you.
That's when he has to be. That's when he has to be honest and tell them. Yeah. See.
Yeah, honesty is the best
Mm-mm.
thing because if you're not gonna be honest with them, most likely nobody is,
Yeah.
and then they're
Nobody.
gonna get caught somehow or some way, especially if they get big,
Mm.
and
Mm-hmm.
they end up,
So you know. Mm-hmm.
yeah, they end up like getting caught. That's their reputation right there.
Yeah,
You might as well call it out early.
and it's liable to happen. It's easy
Yeah,
liable to happen for real, for real.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is
So,
wild.
look,
Everybody's obligated to get got.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you want to have these big roles, you want to be a life coach. Make sure
Yeah.
that your actions are lining up with what you preach.
See, that's
And
what I'm
that's all
saying.
I gotta say.
I know where my like direction. I'm trying to like when I like take the. I'm not gonna sit here and like tell you things that I know that I'm not like I'm gonna have a specific like lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna
Mhm.
just because I know like yeah it's I'm kind of yeah I am kind of like boxing myself in, but it's gonna be a good area of of a good area of interest where people are gonna be like, okay, I'm interested, I need that, or yeah, I'm curious, or yeah, da da da. So I'm like, bet. So I know it's gonna gain people. So I'm just gotta just go to the process of going through the course and everything, in the classes and stuff. Thinking about
Yeah.
going back to school. I mean, like, I am going back to school for my getting my what's it trying to become a paramedic. That's
Oh
my
wow.
yeah, that's my like a little like
That's cool.
hidden passion. I mean, like I just want to help people. I guess that's the most direct way to help people. But I definitely kind of put that on pause now because this thing called COVID came out. I was like, yes, sir. That might be a
Mhm.
sign by God saying just stay where you are. You need it. So I'm okay. So, but so that's why I'm like looking on to back going back to school for psychology because I did go to school. That was my major at first. And I was like, I'm gonna
Mhm.
change it up. I want to be more involved, hands on. And then I was like, cool. Looked into it, and then boom, COVID. I was like, all right, you know what? I'll be there.
Yeah, I've always wanted to work with kids.
That's
Um,
dope. And
it's like,
that's why I got the psychology. I'm trying to, if I did, I get a license for that. Work with kids. That's dope.
yeah, I was telling you before, I've been trying to work with kids, and now in the process of working in the juvenile detention center. And
Really?
I'm not doing that for the money. I'm doing that because it's more so a passion.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, touching kids, if I can just touch one, it'll just make me feel good.
Feel good,
Yeah, because a lot of kids, they don't have that person that they can look to, that person they can just talk to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they act out a lot because they feel like they're alone. But as soon as you give them that person, they change. They change into better people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's my passion, my goal in life. It's just to help a kid out, especially females at that, because you
Mm.
know how,
We do need some female guidance. That's yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the world could be hard on females. So
Man, okay. I respect
thank
that.
you, thank you, audience. Too kind.
I feel it. That yeah, I like the I like the vision you have, like what you have set up, what you like, what's where you want to take off with it. You know where you're trying to go with
Mhm.
it. You're not trying to, you're not you're not unsure. You're like, okay, this is where I know I could be the most productive at. This is like my lane. You're not boxing yourself in. You just know like I can start. Look, yeah, you're boxing yourself in, but it's in a interest where it's needed. You're starting what females. That's a good interest, and you say
Mhm.
young females or young adults type. That's perfect because you can start with them and guide them early. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? We do need them female mentors. Like that's real. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be
Yeah, and
dope.
with it being more so of a passion,
Mm-hmm.
it gives you that drive to go to it every day, to wake up early,
Mm-hmm.
be with those kids every day, all day. It's just that passion because
Mm-hmm.
it's, something I definitely, no matter what, even if I had like, like all the riches, if I was a millionaire and all this stuff, I would still do it
Yeah.
because I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because it's genuinely what I want to do.
Well, yeah, that is your passion. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your drive. It's what gets you, like you said, what gets you up in the morning and go help. Those you're
Mhm.
needed there. That's
Yeah.
dope. I like that. I like that a lot. That's real.
Thank you.
What? How long have you like? Was that like something like you got into, or like a passion your whole life type thing, or did you have like
Yeah.
not saying a trauma, but like an instant in your life? You're like, okay, this is where I know I can be the most helpful at.
It's something I just wanted to do my whole life. Like kids, babies, kids, people just younger than me, animals, we all just have a connection. Like I have a deep connection with animals and kids, babies. Something, it's just like a love for them. I don't care who the person is. I don't care what the animal is. I'm gonna just be in love.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, and I've always wanted people to feel like they're not alone. So, if their family not there for them, they feel like they ain't got no friends. You might not know me, but you can still talk to me about anything. And you could trust that I'm not going to put your business out there either.
You go to the grave of secrets.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I fuck with it. Hey, I like that. I like that. I'm going to the grave with a lot of secrets. Now, I'm like
Yeah.
not in my own. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
some of the things that I seen or heard, not like it's like I seen some things where like it was like, oh, no weird, like some shit that I should have like done something about. I should have, no,
mhm.
just some things that people have said to me that I'm just like, and they felt comfortable telling me. It's just like,
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there. I'm like,
Wow.
that shit's crazy. So I was just like, damn. So it's out there and it happens, but I feel you
Yeah.
on that. But that means your loyalty is strong. You know where your loyalty runs to.
Oh yeah, I
But
love being that person that they know they can talk to. It just
yeah.
feels good being that person that, like, if they were to be asked, um, how would you describe Mercedes? A
Mm,
lot of people would say loyal because
okay.
I very much am a loyal person.
Yeah. Oh, I was trying to go. My bad. Yeah.
Oh
You, you say you're very much a loyal person. No, I respect that.
yeah, and that's how I want people to perceive me, is as a loyal person. Because I'm really big on character, so I will always do right by
What
somebody.
would say make you like what make you say make you loyal? Like be like what have you done anything to have to like prove your loyalty in any
Oh yeah.
moments?
Oh my gosh. In
Oh.
relation. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Oh, okay. Spicy. She said, "Oh my gosh, yeah."
Yes. There
I'm
was one
weak.
relationship where I definitely had to prove my loyalty. I took two lie detector tests for this guy, two actual ones.
Wow.
What? Two?
Two actual, like, we drove like an
Yo.
hour away, and I was hooked up
Damn.
in the chair, and the
She said
thing,
hooked up with the chair.
I was everything. Like, it was hot. The lights were dim. I
Oh.
was kind of sweating because, like, being in that setting is kind of intimidating. So,
You was in a chair.
yeah, everything hooked up. He asked me the questions. Like, it was crazy. He paid like $500 for, like, I don't know, maybe 8 questions to be asked.
8 questions. Can you
Yeah.
repeat any one of those questions?
Have you ever cheated on me?
Wow. Oh, he got
The
wait,
dumbest
wait,
things.
what happened? He requested this?
Yes.
No.
Yes, he thought
No.
he
This
thought I
man
was cheating on
yeah,
him.
can't make this shit up. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You're lying.
I'm so
That's
serious. And
crazy.
I probably have like one of his business cards too from the guy who did the test. I probably have one of his business cards somewhere. But yeah, it was maybe like an hour. And the thing is, I'm the only one who took questions. He wasn't asked no
So
questions.
he asked, but you didn't get the chance to rebuttal.
Yeah, like
Mm.
it was only on me.
So he requested this, and you just went with it. I would like, Nick, motherfucker,
Yeah.
you gonna take it with me, right? Or you
Yeah, I know, and that's when I was like really naive to ask what love was, because in my head I was like,
Mm.
okay, so he just wants to be reassured, and I was okay with
But that's
that.
OD.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that at the time. Everybody
Oh
was saying
yeah,
that. I didn't
that's
realize that.
man. Yeah, you must have been man naive, man
Yeah,
innocent, because you did it twice too. Was it the same dude
twice.
or different?
Same guy.
Man.
Same guy made me do it twice. And the thing is, like, he swore up and down that he was going to be different after I took the test. He was probably different for like a month. Then he went right back to being weird. Mind you, he had all my phone passcodes. He had everything, everything. I didn't have any of his
That's insane.
passcodes. Yeah, like it was just really double sided. It was bad. At the time, I did not realize that that was not a good relationship, but now I know better. So yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
I've definitely proven my loyalty before.
Can't make this shit up. I'm
mm,
really weak.
no, $500 for 8 questions.
500, and he did that twice.
Twice.
He dropped a stack. What was the second set of questions? Same ones or different?
They're like the same ones. The only yeah, they're the same
Wow. So
ones.
how far apart were these? Were these sessions?
Um,
Well, I didn't even say sessions. My bad. Because I mean,
because the first thing is something that he bought off of Amazon. He
Wait,
bought
wait, wait,
like
wait, wait. What? He ordered a lie detector test?
yeah,
What the
he actually
fuck?
bought it and
Yo,
he did
Sadie's, what
it.
type of dudes you want? Yo, yeah, you gotta
The
stay,
bad boy.
man.
That was the
No,
bad boy.
that was no bad boy.
That
That
was
was
the
somebody
bad.
different. He was a
That was
serial
the
killer.
same
No,
guy.
you dodged. You dodged the. No, you.
Yeah,
Yo, thank the Lord you're here on some real shit. Cause no,
that was the
ain't no fucking
insecure,
way, boy. Ain't no
insecure
way,
bad
boy.
boy. That was the
Ain't no
insecure bad
way.
boy. Yeah.
Man, that's shit.
Mhm.
Hey, fellas, y'all better not be like this now. Y'all, this is why some films probably act the way they act. Y'all get mad because you got crazy motherfuckers out here doing shit like
Doing
this, getting a
all
lie
that
detector
extra
test.
stuff.
Damn.
Yeah. So I did that, and one thing too, I was about to work. I used to sell cars, so I was in their
Ooh, you
interview.
used to flip? Okay, yeah, it's on a car. I used to flipping that word. Flipping the chicken. Flipping the yams. I'm with.
So I was in an interview for the job, and so he didn't know where I was. We had like a little disagreement, so I wasn't going to tell him where I was.
Okay.
But he had like some type of knowledge that I was doing something important though, somehow.
Mm.
Because, I made it known days prior to our disagreement. So I think what he did was like ask my mom or something where I was, and like she told him, tell me why this guy pulls up. While I'm in an interview, he pulls up and he walks in the interview, and he
What?
literally pulls out a seat and sits down and just stares at me because he was so mad.
He
And
was that mad that
yeah,
what?
he just stares at me, and that was like, I still got the job, but I don't know how, because that was so unprofessional.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Mm.
bad. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, you got blessed on that one, cause
for
buddy.
real.
Dang, what you doing to these men, Mercedes?
I, I
Damn.
I'm just so
Man. Oh,
charming,
yeah.
it's something about me. So, no, I'm
Man.
just playing, but
No, I'm playing. Oh, but
yeah.
mm. So what happened with this after the second test? You still stuck around with them, or did y'all
Yeah. We were together for
what?
3 years. It was a 3 year
Oh
running thing. Yeah.
man,
It was a 3 year thing.
wow.
Dumbest stuff ever. Like
She said that.
I've always proven my
Yo.
loyalty. I've done everything. I
Oh,
went back and
oh,
forth.
she
Like
said dumbest thing ever.
it's the dumbest thing ever. And I was so young. I think I met him at 19. I was just
Mm,
so young. But it's been 2 years
mm,
since we've been broken up.
really?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Oh,
And I'm just like,
so that's why you've been 2 years of dolo-ness to yourself.
yeah, yeah. I want to get
Ah,
myself together after dealing with all
ah.
that dumb.
But now again, so you're not getting. Well, you said earlier you're getting lonely and everything. You're not
Yeah.
getting lonely because you're lonely by by choice. Like
choice.
you want
Yeah.
to, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have to be. I don't have to be.
Oh,
Like, I
excuse
get
me.
people that DM me and all that stuff. Like, I don't have to
Mm,
be. I choose to be because I don't want to have that situation again. Or I don't want to mess with somebody that's not taking me seriously. So I choose to be. But I'm also realizing that you wouldn't know if that's going to happen if you don't try. If I don't try to talk to somebody, then I wouldn't know if that's an actually good guy. So I'm trying to get myself out of that a little bit, and I
got,
did,
gotta
and
give people a chance.
it didn't go well, so
Mm, mm,
it backfired.
mm.
But
Wow.
wow.
You know what? That's crazy. How?
Yeah.
What backfired? If you're only asking, what
But
back?
it backfired on me, like me going out there to actually try to talk to somebody and take them seriously because I figured, let me try.
Mm-hmm.
He's told me a whole bunch of sweet nothings,
Sweet nothings,
sweet nothings,
man.
and wasted my time. That's all it was.
Wasted your time.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened between y'all then?
Nothing.
Y'all still cool?
Yeah, we're just friends.
Okay.
Yeah, which is it's hard because there's times where I got needs.
Mm.
I have needs.
Mm.
So and I would tell him, but then I'm like, no, I don't need to do
How
that.
it sounds? I know.
Yeah,
What
but
was
it was a slip up one time. But I'm like, let me stop.
what was the slip up?
Where I came over and you know we chilled and one thing led to another. And
Uh
then after that, I was like, dang, I should have never done that because it was
uh
still the same stuff.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So it's
nothing changed.
nothing changed.
Yeah.
No, no. Oh, dang. It wasn't. I mean, it
Dang.
just wasn't. It just wasn't meant to. I mean, it wasn't meant to be. Maybe it's just bad timing. Maybe it was
Maybe it's
just.
just, yeah, it's just I'm just like, we're not going to connect. We're not on the same mental level when it comes to like a relationship. We're not on the same page. Yeah, that's what I'm
Mm.
looking for. We're not there. So I figured we can just be cool.
So you're looking for like a relationship right now. Is what you're looking for?
Yeah, I feel like I
Mm.
want to be in something because I'm 24. Yeah, I'm young, but time goes by so fast.
Man, you're
It goes by
24. You're gonna get like 6 more heartbreaks.
Time just goes by so fast though, and I just feel like after a while you get so bored of being by yourself,
Mm.
of not having somebody where you can just talk to about things, you can just lay up with and have a good time. Or
You can do that with somebody. You don't have to be in a relationship with them. You can find somebody cool with them like that. Believe it or not, people. That's how nowadays how a lot of things are.
yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people don't do that without at least one person actually catching feelings for the person.
Mm.
So me, I don't just do that with anybody because I know myself. I know I'm gonna start liking you, and then I'm gonna get mad if you tell me that you like me, but you're not acting like it. Or
Mm.
I'm gonna get mad if you just don't like me like that. You just see me as that girl. So
Is that?
yeah, it's just that girl. So yeah, it could be difficult.
And you're not just that girl, huh?
No, I'm not just that girl. Like, if we're
Oh.
friends, we're gonna be friends. But if we're gonna be more than friends, then you need to let me know.
Mm.
And that's just that.
Okay, well, they do let you know. Then what?
No, you let me know. Like, tell me exactly what you want. I need the guy to tell me exactly what he wants. If he wants to be just friends, then okay, we will be just friends. We will not kiss. We will not touch. We will not flirt. We are just friends. I will not get mad if I see you doing that with other people because I know we're just friends. But if you tell me, okay, I like you, I only want you, I want to be more than friends with you, then that's what I expect. Because I know for a fact I'm doing that on your end. I'm not going to be out here flirting with other people doing this and that because I have you
Mm.
and you're supposed to have me.
Yeah.
But if you're lying, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, just tell me the truth. Everything could be so much more simple
Mm.
if you just told the truth.
Mm. How would that How would that How does that? So with that situation, how did that work out? I mean, not how did it, but like during that time, what was you? What was? how long that was that situation? What was you thinking about? What was you like? What was you expecting? And was you expecting like a relation, like boyfriend girlfriend? Were you expecting just like at least be like more to get like what happened? Like what led you like okay like man he's not really we're not doing this. What was that?
Yeah. I wasn't expecting necessarily like us being boyfriend and girlfriend, but I expected more because if you want to be more than friends, then okay, we're being more than friends. That means we're hanging out more, we're talking more, we're, going out places more. And the fact that that was not happening, and when we did hang out, I felt like you can kind of care less about me being there, then that's kind of how I knew that this is not working.
Mm,
Yeah. So, and
mm.
I've tried multiple times.
Sounds like you need to worry about yourself and focus on the getting the
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah. But that's the thing too. When you feel like you already have your bag,
Oh,
when you feel like things
so
are
you ain't
going
worrying about the
well,
bag right now. You ain't worrying.
no,
You already
I'm
got the
worrying
bag.
about like this. That's why I'm trying to not worry, because I'm like, okay, maybe I just need to wait, and then an actual good guy will come my way. I'll just wait. My thing is though, I don't know who is a good guy and who's not, but no one
Mm.
does. That's why
Nobody
you
knows.
got to figure it out.
Yep.
But that's why I keep telling people all the time, be straight up. Because if you're telling me you're a good guy and this is what you want, then that's what I expect from you. But if you show me differently, then I'm just going to start thinking you're not a good guy and I should not trust in you. And this should just be over.
Yep. It should be done with. That's how you feel, huh? That's it. So it's either like it sounds like you're worrying about you worrying about your love life because you think it's you. You ever think it's you? You think you might be the problem?
No, I used to think that. So
Oh,
I stopped a lot of stuff. I stopped, like, I don't want to feel like I'm a naggy person. So I would stop bringing up stuff that was weighing on me because I didn't
that's
want to feel
real.
like I'm a naggy person.
Oh, but
But that could be hurtful to
yeah, on
you.
your self health, yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
not. But it's like if you're liking this person, you wanna try. So you try not to bring stuff up. You try not
Mm,
to start like those conflicts because you don't want him to look at you as like, oh, a headache.
yeah.
Guys go where the peace is. I'm not trying to ruin your peace or whatever, but at the same time, you're over here hurting me because you're saying this and you're doing another thing. So I have to bring it up so I can clarify things for myself. So it's hard, but that's why I'm like, let me stop worrying,
Mm-hmm.
because the more I worry, the more it just brings me down.
Exactly. See, look, the fact that you're self-aware of that, it brings you down, and this is gonna create more worrying because you're gonna think like you just said, yeah, there's a time where I thought I might have been a problem. You see what I'm saying? And you're not,
Mhm.
it wasn't. I could see like, every guy ran away because yeah, it ended in like an argument and it got violent. Why did it get violent? Oh, it was my fault. See, now Mike, see, that's 2 3 times you done that. You put a knife out, then see, you're the problem. But that wasn't the case. You see. So right now, I feel just like just put that worrying and being productive. Not saying you're not, but just replace it with that. Like you said, somebody's
Yeah.
gonna come around. Like that's how I kind of feel right now. I feel like I'm not gonna say reject anything or be against something, but like I'm not gonna say and go out my way, because I'm pretty comfortable like with my space, having my space. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I kind of wish somebody would just like tell me what it is exactly that makes them not necessarily, I guess, take me seriously. Like you say you want to, but you're not doing it. So I want to know, like, what is it that I'm doing that makes you not want to actually be genuine with me like that? So
you want to know why like it's in that way with the other person they feel as if like they're not interested in you. You think is that what you're trying to?
yeah,
Yeah.
well, I felt like it was all just about sex.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Damn.
I mean, if you just want to have sex with me, you could have just said that. That's how I feel.
Mm,
If that's what you wanted to do ultimately, then you could have just said that
mm,
instead of saying like, "Oh, I like you. I want to be with you. I actually, oh, this and like, feeding
mm,
me all these dreams." You could have just said, "Hey, I'm just trying to hit," and that's on me if I want to or not. Because you
mm.
never know if I like you enough. we might do it.
We
But
might do
yeah,
it.
if I
That's
like you
real.
enough, like you never know. So like I'm just like, be real. Don't tell me all this extra stuff. And then once we actually do have sex, now it's just like one when I have sex with people, I like them.
Oh, see, you catch feelings. See,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
don't
have
see
sex
you
with
get
you
too
if I
comfortable.
don't.
Get too comfortable.
Cause to me, sex is serious.
Yeah,
So if I'm not intimate with you,
you know.
then I like you. That's how it is to me. So I'm just like, you're over here playing with my feelings because now I like you. Especially if it was a good time. If it was good, now I definitely like you. Like, what's that song?
Mhm.
Why you being weird to me? Like,
Oh, not you supposed to be so.
that's what I'm saying. Like, one hand, like you were telling me like everything. You were telling me all this stuff. We were going in. Everything was great,
Mm.
but now once it's done,
You
barely talking
the
to
juice
me.
is the juice ran out.
Yeah, like you barely talking to me. This, that, like I don't get it.
Mm.
So I'm like, be real, because if you just wanted to smash, we could have just smashed.
Mm.
And me, if you told me and we smashed, then okay, I can't get mad about you doing whatever because you told me exactly what you wanted.
That's also true. Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the thing. Women can't handle the truth. There's dudes out there that have done that. I have done that. Just, you know what I'm saying? And then they be, oh, that's all you. That's what you think of me. That's how you appeal me as. And it's like I'm being honest. Like I'm not trying to like waste your time. There's nothing wrong. I'm just like here we are. This this I see. This is what we've been hanging out. I'm like, look, I'm not really. I just I'm just trying to hit. And then they just get so offended. It's like, damn, like I thought that was, one with the truth, one with my honesty. And then this
The,
is why men lie. That's why motherfuckers be lying.
no,
Because women can't handle the
because
truth. Because we ain't trying to deal with that. We ain't trying to deal with the whole what's gonna come behind it. Oh my God.
no,
That's what
I
you
just
think
had to
of me.
chill.
Oh God. That's how you see me. Oh, I'm just I'm
Okay,
like, man, come on, man.
then you just
Is we
gotta stop
fucking her?
messing with that
No, we fucking no, I'm
person.
playing.
You just gotta leave that person alone because you did your part by telling the truth
Mm,
and being upfront. If they don't want to take it, then they're not for you. That's
yeah.
just what it is.
And
That doesn't give you leeway to lie now. I'm just gonna start lying to females because obviously like no. Because there's gonna be females out there that do agree with you that just wants to do that too. You're gonna find that person. Like that's causes with just talking to people, getting to know
And
people.
fellas, there's a lot of females out there that are like that. Believe it or not, there's a lot of
Yeah,
females
no,
out
there
there.
really are. There really are a lot of females. You don't have like no, there is no justification to lying.
Mm,
There isn't. Because
mm.
either way, somebody's going to find out the truth either way. So it might not be now, it might be years from now, but they're going to
Oh,
find
she's
out
might
the
be years
truth.
from now.
And yeah, like either way, it's going to come out.
It's gonna come out. So,
So
so you're saying once that person says what they gotta say, you take it from there. How you move? Ain't no point worrying what comes after
yes,
that.
don't worry.
Yeah.
Like move. There's so many people in this world. It's like move it on.
Is that how you are? Right? Is that what you kind of had to do?
Yeah, no, that's how I am. Because
Uh,
if I tell you I like you, but you tell me you just want to hit, okay, I'm gonna decide whether or not I just want to.
has that ever
If
happened to
I'm
you
gonna let you
before?
hit, huh?
Have you ever made that? Has that ever happened before?
Yeah, there was this one guy that
Uh,
well, okay, so
uh, eh, somebody got it.
there
Ah,
was a guy that we started talking, but he liked me, but I didn't like him like that at first. Where he
okay.
actually like he told me he wanted to be more than friends. I didn't like him like that at first, and so and this is like before we did anything. So, but as time went by, I actually did started to like him. And since I told him that I was trying to just be friends, he stopped liking me in that way.
Mm,
So that he told me, I'm just trying to be cool in it. And I said, well, I'm trying to actually like be
uh,
serious with you.
timing. You missed. Yeah, time was
Yeah, in
off.
that situation. And it's like we're still cool and stuff.
Yeah,
But
that's
we
real.
really don't. Ever since that conversation, like I have not seen him in a minute.
Ooh.
It kind of like
Yeah, that
yeah,
was because it's the time was.
yeah,
Yeah, he was like, "Look, I'm just kind of like your partner now. I'm
yeah.
letting.
He got to a point where
I just, we can keep doing this, but that's what I want." You're
mhm,
like, "No, I actually like you. I want to give you a chance." Back the days, yeah, that was
mhm,
back then. Back then you ain't want me, now how they all on me.
Right, because I don't know something, and I think
Oh,
me knowing
we.
also that he was actually a good guy. I
He
ended
was
up
a high
just
value man. There you go,
I
King.
just ended up I don't know, and it's like
Don't even worry
dang.
about Mercedes,
And the
bro. You know how to
second
play.
and the second time I saw him too, he got more tattoos. He just looking better. I was like, I really like this guy because he was a good guy, but now he's on his city boy mode. And I was like, oh, dang it, I miss my.
City
But
boy, city
yeah, but in that
boy,
situation, it's like I
city
understand.
boy, city boy. Oh, we.
Yeah, in that situation, I understand. I understand now. And
Mm,
I can't get mad at him. I'm not mad at him. If anything, I could be just upset with myself. But other than that, like, because I understand what happened, and he was telling me the truth. I can respect him telling me the truth. Because he could have just said, "Oh yeah, okay, now you wanna be
yeah.
together,"
Not okay.
and then he still would have been a city boy, but with me.
Oh, you would have
So
you would have let him wait. What do you mean a city boy? How can you? How,
no, if he would have just said from the beginning, like if he wasn't truthful, he just said, "Oh yeah, you want to be together? Like this, what you want to do? Okay, we could do this. Let's take each other seriously." But him knowing that he still wants to talk to other females, he still want to do all this. He's a city boy, but he's
mm.
with me by
Oh
his work by.
no, no, you're not with him. No, you're his side piece. No, or
Yeah.
you're his main shorty. He might be his main, but he's letting you know like like he's letting you know like I'm with you. I like you. I'm
Mhm.
with you, but he's letting you know that I do got like just like
Mhm.
things I have fun with on the side. That's all. Just like more like a couple of things, nothing crazy. You didn't like
Yeah.
that, did you?
And the
Huh?
thing is, um,
You ain't gonna be
no,
doing
it wasn't like
that.
that. It wasn't like that because he had told me the truth. He told me that he
Oh, he
didn't
told
want a
you up front.
relationship. Yeah, so it never got to that point. But I'm saying it could have got to that point if he would have lied. But that's why I'm like, the truth will set you free.
Mm,
The
ain't that
truth is
right?
so critical. Like if you want to be with me for real, nobody else on the side, tell me that. But
Mm.
if you want to be with me and still have her, and her, and on occasions, fuck her, no. And then on other occasions, fuck me, no. Like,
What's wrong with that?
no.
What's wrong with
Like,
that? Like, what's the
thing is, tell me that so I can decide whether or not I want to be okay with that.
have you ever, would you ever be okay with that? You think?
I don't think so because, like I
Uh,
said, if I have sex with you, I'm gonna start
what?
liking
But
you.
what he likes though? He likes you. He spends time. He spends like majority of time. He spends pretty much out of like 7 days a week. He's with you like 4 of them, or he's with you at least with 3 of them, and he only sees the other chick once, and then he has the other days he's really just working and grinding. Or he might see you 4 and see her like twice, and then one day to himself because he can still get work done throughout those days. Still, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Oh, she said
because
no.
yeah, no, especially if we're having sex. If you're having sex with me, you're having sex with her. To me, that's just too.
That's
I
it.
don't like that.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
She said she
Uh,
ain't going, y'all. She ain't going.
yeah, I'm not doing that. Like, if you just tell me straight up, there's other people I want to talk to, I'm not gonna get mad at you. I'm gonna be like, okay, that's okay. Because now I know I cannot get mad if I see that you're flirting or a girl's flirting with you
Mm-hmm.
or you're not giving me that time. I can't get mad because you told me.
Mm-hmm.
But if you tell me otherwise, yes, I'm going to get mad and yes, I'm going to bring it up. And then you're going to start looking at me like I'm naggy and all this extra stuff. When it's like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know that you're playing me. Well, it's like, why? What about me says play me? Nothing.
It's on your forehead. Look at it. No, it's good. No, I feel you. No, you're right.
Yeah.
There's like no reason why you should just have your time just keep and
Yeah.
not saying it happen continuously, but it should just keep repeating happen like this all the time.
Yeah.
So um yeah, but yeah, I guess that would any last remarks, any last results you gotta say, Mercedes? Thanks for coming on. I really do appreciate this. This was
You're welcome.
a really good pod. I appreciate the time you came on and showing love and support. You always show love, you always show support. So nothing new, but I thank you once again. So appreciate that. Anything you gotta say? Any last tips of up your head, off the top of the tongue?
The only thing I want to say is always be real with yourself and with others. Because you would bypass so much drama if you just be real. Keep it real all the time. That's all I got to say. My mommy's calling me now.
Oh, that's real. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm leaving everybody how to leave my mother podcast. We are all stars. We all got star energy, star potential in us. It's all in us. It's running through us. Do not nobody kill your light. Do not nobody kill your shine. Love y'all. It's ESEEZY, maybe.
Bye.